problem? A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
You do know Sakura's a girl, right?
But I'm a girl. You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
He thought Sakura was a boy this whole time. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Most Hated JC back at y'all with another episode of that Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. My brothers and sisters, bro. As you can see, same fit, same day. This literally right after I recorded the investigation, so everything is fresh in my mind, and you know why that's important if you clicked on today's video. Our first ever class trial at Hope's Peak Academy. My brothers and sisters, let's see what the hell going on. Who killed my girl Sayaka? And I gotta prove to everyone that it's not me, so I know I'm finna be fighting for my life in this trial, because everybody thinks it's me. So without any further ado, I'm finna cut the F in here, and let's prove my innocence. Alright, we are here, chapter 1, court preparation. Hope y'all having a good day, because you know why when you see me on the screen playing games, my brothers and sisters. Just give me one quick second to double check my skills, bro. I don't know how this gonna come into play, but I'm gonna make sure I'm equipped. Alright, I only have one skill equipped. Let's finish my preparations, bro. I think open e-handbook. Yeah, just looking at my truth bullets, I just did the investigation. I know them all too well. Let's finish these preparations. Trial time! Talk about it!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Yes, sir. Let me
your votes will determine the results.
Let me make sure my recording is all good and they're gonna voice act for me. Cool, phenomenal, I love it.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
Like me personally, like I said, I think I'm bodying his voice. This is really a voice acting check with them voice acting the trial, because all these episodes I'm doing the voice acting. So let me know, y'all, like I'm killing it. Like y'all gotta let me know once we hear everybody's voices. Have I been doing my thug diz, or like you already stopped watching because I haven't?
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened,
which is crazy.
One that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Insane tactics.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Now all of a sudden he got bass to his voice.
Of course.
Okay then, everyone close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That's what you sound like, okay. But why would they do that?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Right?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Okay, my voices is not one-to-one, but I feel like my interpretations are pretty good. Damn, Sayaka.
What's going on with those pictures?
Junko, that's where they would have been if they lived to tell the tale.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
Sicko.
Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
And why is that the verbiage you use? Clean it up.
Friendship penetrates?
And there go GB.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Whoa.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Right, there's no memorial picture to fill there.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
This just means Monokuma finna join in on the trial in the future, bro. He's like, oh, don't worry, I know I'm finna get involved at some point. Like, bro.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Hell nah.
Ready to get started.
That means he's finna try and catch more bodies.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
All right. Look at him trying to quickly shift topic. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed. I have to be ready to speak up about everything. I gotta fight for my life. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives is on the line, right? Because if they're wrong, we all die. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Like I said, I never played it before. We played V3, but ain't no way it's the same mechanics to all three. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. And it's been 2 years, bro. I probably forgot a lot. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and then fire with the triangle button, okay? Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options buttons during those arguments, I could review the controls. Phenomenal work. Well then, good luck and have fun. Have fun fighting for my life against my classmates? You have a twisted way of fun. Evidence of a struggle. Alright, let's do it. Well, this is a tutorial trial, so the mechanics shouldn't be too tough here.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
I mean, that's just facts.
You know that part already.
Right.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Right.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Hold on, now. Let me get a word in.
No, that's wrong!
Ooh! No, that's wrong. Yeah, bro. I'm here.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Oh wait, you was in the gym not investigating. Like, we should only limit the talking to people who actually looked at the scene to avoid any confusion. But that's just me though. Who am I to speak? Talk about
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
The class child got exclusive beats, okay?
A struggle? Between who and who?
The victim and killer, obviously.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Like, come on now.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Hell no. Why would her wrist be broken if she was caught lacking?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
So that's Celeste's voice. Interesting.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Slight accent, but like I said, accents is my weakness.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
That's what I'm saying, but your hero ain't look at the scene, so I guess we can't hate on her too much.
Sorry.
She was in the gym after all.
Okay, so what's next?
Just immediately moved on from her point. I know she feels terrible.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
You're telling me my voice don't sound like bro, I'm killing Sakura's voice. I know that for a fact.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
I mean, it is, Hifumi. GB. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. That knife in her stomach. You know? Kitchen knife set. Okay, yeah, they making it easy. And I give me multiple bullets. Yeah, it's still tutorial.
So what was used to kill her?
Oh, her voice sound crazy there.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Right.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes, sir.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How
Interesting.
could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Okay, so random knife is not random. Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach, it was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location. We got the location of the knife.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
It was the kitchen knife.
Without a doubt,
Ask
that is the
Hina.
murder weapon.
This is how I'm finna get myself cleared at the beginning of the trial. Shut up, Mondo.
No, it's wrong.
Yes, sir. Let me cook. I know I'm the goat of these trials, bro. As the protagonist, I do this.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife.
Right.
I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Hey, yo, Hina, you said you saw somebody, right? Come talk about it. Clear my name, queen. I like to call my first witness to the stand.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Well, yes, sir.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
And by we, I mean me.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Not sorta. You for sure can. Clear as day. Unless you trying to, like, cover your tracks.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
There you go.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Hina saw somebody enter the kitchen and leave with a knife. Well, not actually leave with the knife, but it was gone when that person left.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
You want me to tell them about what she wrote for her dying message, Leon? Or like, 'cause we could go there.
That's right. was the scene of the crime.
Oh, bro.
What more proof do you need?
This the new freak nasty duo, Toko and Leon? Like, why they hating on me so hard?
Hold on a second. I'm...
Like, let me cook.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Talk it, Kyoko. KK, you finna get my next hangout free time, promise you.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
I'm sure you want it to be that conclusion. I'm sure you do.
That's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Clock that tea, Queen. Clock that tea.
You really believe that?
Like, bro, sober up. It's trial time. Our lives on the line. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about nonstop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button, okay? While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots, okay? Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's do it! You know I'ma do me! I use this OST in so many videos, bro. Always account, yep. Hina saw someone enter the kitchen that wasn't named Makoto Naegi.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
But where does that get us?
You'll see.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
You see me do it?
He did it in secret.
Oh no! Somebody was there.
No, that's wrong.
I'm not even gonna let you get that blasphemy off. Are you kidding me? Somebody was there. I don't need to hear it out.
Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
But I shouldn't make that a habit, huh? Because I might be wrong and lose health.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Like, yeah, it's proof, bro.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Oh, wait, Asahina, I call you to the stand.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Don't say huh when I'm cooking.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I'm cooking right now. I can't afford a huh in the courtroom. Right, talk about it. Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. Talk about it.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Did you see me enter it at that time?
Yeah, that's right.
Clear me.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
And what reason would Hina have to lie? Like I'm just saying.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean think?
You don't think so?
Right, we need confirms in the trial.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you, say it with your chest.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
So how would I procure the murder weapon, y'all? Talk about it.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
First 20 minutes in, he already cleared himself. We love that for you, King.
Okay, then what about this?
You wanted to beat me so bad, like you won't die if we're wrong.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Why would we do that?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Right, not too much on my queen, on my melanated queen.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Talk it.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
I do remember this rule, though.
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Hey, bro, hype to get involved.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
I'll never forget that rule, because that's insane.
So in other words, two people can work together.
Right.
But one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
So it's unlikely somebody would, work together.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Right.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
That is a fair counterpoint.
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay?
Thank you.
There are no accomplices in this case.
Thank you, Monokuma. Appreciate you.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Thank you.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall. and I didn't take the knife.
And she has no reason to lie to me.
So I'm not the killer.
Lie for me, I mean.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Take it away, Hina. Who did you see?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
And she got her murder face on.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
So who was it?
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Right, you said you was in there.
I can.
You were there too?
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
So who did y'all see?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Big body, big back.
Me.
Yes, sir, aura.
Right.
Look at him scared now.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
There's no accomplices, hero.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Because?
Just spit it out already.
Right, like what you hiding it for?
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Huh?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Look at the two melanated people sticking together. My people. my sisters.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
And like Monokuma confirmed, no accomplices, so roll that out.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
She wants somebody to be guilty of something so bad.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms.
Right.
But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
And this finna play into the case, y'all. Just let me get to that point.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
That's how she ended up in my room, y'all. But let's see if y'all ready to hear that.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
You do know Sakura's a girl, right?
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
He thought Sakura was a boy this whole time! Ain't no way. Good thing I did my research.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
He really said Sakura, he really thought Sakura was a boy.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Put some respect on her name. Woman could have muscles too. Kiyotaka, look at you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Shout out all the muscular women out there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko? Sayaka? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Why would she grab the knife if the katana was already in my room? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was, well, I mean, they just said it.
I got it!
Donations.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
But why though? She already had the katana in my room for self-defense and she was still scared.
That's the only possibility.
I mean, yeah.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Unusual how?
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Damn.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
she took the knife.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
But she already had my katana for self-defense. That's why she said to keep it in my room. She been planning to switch rooms.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Makoto, you had the katana there already, gang.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it?
Right. How'd that make sense, though?
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Kuya, I know you know it wasn't me and you're just doing this to be petty, bro. What did I do to you?
What?
Like, Kuya, you're too smart to be this dumb. Like,
he did do it after all.
Pop it out your mouth, Toko.
No, you're wrong.
Like, y'all hate me so bad for what?
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Anybody want to help?
You possess a most terrifying talent.
I'm the ultimate lucky student, y'all. Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko finna be my new Sayaka, bro. She fighting for me, bro. Boy, no, if nobody got my back, I know KK do.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
She's not blinded by emotion and bias. She only cares about the facts. KK, you a demon for real.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
You finna get all my free time events.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Why you wanted to be me so bad for what, bro?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Cause he punched me out. Oh yeah, the hair.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes sir, hair strands. Your first Hangman's Gambit's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I don't know how it works in Trigger Happy Havoc. I know V3 though. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and the triangle button to shoot the desired letters. Say that. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'll try. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. It has to be the hair with the lint roller. She was looking extra hard with her fingered gloves and all. Yep, and it's 4 letters. Oh yeah, thank you. A-R. Wait, what? Oh, I had to hit it multiple times. Yeah,
I understand.
My hair wasn't there. Sayaka's hair wasn't there. Nobody else's.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Yeah, and then since it's my room and I've been living there, why wasn't mine there?
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Like, why would I remove my hair from my room? Like, it should be there.
Yes. And if I were the culprit,
I would only have to remove Sayaka's.
Why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Right.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Yeah, Kyoko threw that lob and I slammed Duncan arm through the rim like I'm BC in the building.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Yeah, but I could have left mine. I didn't have to do that. It's my room.
That makes sense, does it not?
Like, look at you. You wanted to be me so bad.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
That's not even the point I brought up, but like, you know, clock it.
Yes, very true, very true.
He living out Detective Conan fantasies right now, BB.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
I wonder.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Which means they shouldn't have been there.
Then that means...
It can't be me.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Clock that T, clock that T, clock that T, K, clock that T, K.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Like, bro, I've been telling y'all.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Like, you give them proof and they just don't want to hear it. They want it to be me.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Talk about the bathroom door, huh? Like I said, I started this recording right after the investigation finished. It's fresh in my brain, bro.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Like, why would I break my own doorknob to get into my door that I know you need to put a little Jimmy in it?
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Let's go. We LeBron D-Wade prime duo right here.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
You're missing a very important point before that, though.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Talk about it!
What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't look at the crime scene, huh?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Oh, do I? The killer struggle to get into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Yep, they got a timer here, bro. I know where I'm going. Yeah, the doorknob. Oh, triangle.
I got it!
Why would I need to break my own doorknob?
That the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
I do this.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
I was in the gym the whole time, so I wouldn't know. Like, don't contribute then. Shut up.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, I guess everybody has to vote, so yeah, everybody should get their say. But like, if you weren't at the crime scene, look, shut up and throw away the key.
See how the top part was unscrewed, and the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Right.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Why would I need to do that to my own bathroom that I know is not locked because I'm a boy in a boy's room?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Now let's use our critical thinking, y'all.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
The hell would I do that for?
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Why would I?
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Why would I need to break into my bathroom, Leon?
You still don't see? Okay then.
I wonder why he doesn't.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
It's like, do y'all all gang up to like eliminate me since I'm not the since I'm not a real ultimate? Like y'all talentist? They're like, oh nah, he's the ultimate lucky student. He's not one of us. Let's get him out of here. Like, bro, what the hell? Why y'all want it to be me so bad? Yoko said it was a bewildering act. Almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. I guess this option's here for people who like play this game multiple times. Look at Toko, bro. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate, okay? What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false, right? Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage, which is basically my health. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. Yeah, game over, GG's. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradiction. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you, I'll try my best. Let's cook, y'all. Let's lock in. Let's make my argument, okay? Bathroom door frame. Because it don't fit just right, you gotta put a little Jimmy in. But nobody not named Sayaka or Makoto would know that.
In Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay.
She then fled into the bathroom.
I remember R1 to slow it down. Right.
Got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Right.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
I'm gonna hear them out though, but I know where I need to shoot.
They stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
I know where I need to shoot.
You, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Like, all you had to do was listen to the argument. Is your braids too tight? It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely. My door can't be locked, gang. I'm a boy. Like, the boys' dorms don't have blocks.
In the main room.
Like, did y'all forget to read?
She fled into the bathroom.
They're like the stream chat, selective memory. If you know, you know.
And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Alright.
Because Sayaka had locked.
Shut your mouth. I don't accept lies on my name.
That's wrong.
Yep. No, that's wrong. Like, cut this out.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
The adults are talking, Leon.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Do I look like a girl to you?
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Talk about it.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Why you getting so like pressed about it?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Witness?
Yep, true as true.
Don't cut off the vibey music for this.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
This cruddy door just saved me from dying. Ba 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 boo. Oh oh. Ba 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 boo. Oh oh. So like I am still lucky, bro.
That's not lucky at all.
That just this proved I'm not the killer. Like, bro, that's luck, bro. Luck works in mysterious ways.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
All right, cut that ba 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 bull off, please.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Why would I do that if I know how to get into my own door, y'all? Like, let's think critically.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
A place for switched.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
But they didn't think it was a... So yeah, they really did had it out for Sayaka then.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
But then that would mean Sayaka switched the nameplate since she's the only one who knew we switched room. But then why would she do that? When the whole point of us switching rooms was to not have the killer attack her. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was that the crime took place in my room.
I got it!
That would have threw me off.
Must not have realized that it was my room.
Right, because of the nameplates.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Like, can I get my sentences off before y'all react?
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Clock it, KK. Yes, sir.
Say what? Say what?
Like, GB, let me cook.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Nobody knew that except me and her.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Right.
If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
the door would have a lock.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Nah, but Sayaka couldn't have planned for that though, because I told her that when we switched rooms. I was gonna say, if she would have tried this with anybody else, she couldn't have hidden in the bathroom and bought time to write her dying message.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Looking foolish.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But...
it eventually sadly did open.
the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
But that ain't matter because they got their target.
Regardless, it was a pointless act.
Right.
Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
foolish.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
What you gotta say now, Toko?
That is a definite possibility.
Oh my, y'all wanted to be me so bad and I don't get it.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Which puts every single one of you on the chopping block that's not me.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, bite your thumb more. I'm sure you got more nail left. I'm sure you're sweating bullets. That's what I've been trying to... no, say this out loud, Makoto.
Okay, then who did do it?
That's what we about to find out.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
You see, for real.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
I mean, we all die.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Like I just proved it wasn't me and y'all still want to vote when y'all all think it's me.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here.
Right.
Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious, like.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions?
Right.
It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Like lives is on the line.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you. You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so...
not too much on my melanated queens. Put some respect.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
You can't tamper with locks. And Sayaka asked me to switch rooms so she wouldn't just open the door for anybody and my key was still in the room. So like, you know, we know she didn't lose it.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Makoto did bring up that chance, but now I gotta say, why the hell that's not possible?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Right.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Locks are unpickable according to Monokuma.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
So as long as we lock our door at night, we chillin'.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
She just let him in.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Now I gotta talk, Makoto, because like now they playing with my baby.
No, that can't be it either.
Like we said, we wouldn't open the door for nobody.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Pipe down, GB. The adults are talking.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Hello, I'm about to tell you, and you're gonna look stupid. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because we switched rooms. That was the whole point, right? When the victim was discovered, right, traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room.
I got it!
Yeah, because we switched rooms.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Right.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
And that was the whole point, bro. Like, what GB finna say to this? The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. It's cool that they bring the flashback just in case you forgot, like, you know, the word for word, bar for bar dialogue. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Aw, Sayaka. It's your girl.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Right, make no sense.
What if her being scared was a lie?
And that's another theory. Like, you know, that's a... Y'all saw me cooking that one up, too.
Huh?
You know...
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Makoto, we can't get emotions. You see how mad he is? Look at him moving back and forth.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Look at what? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka. Okay. They were gonna tell me that part anyway.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
That's like you!
And these are the words that appeared.
Whoa!
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
I ain't never seen that tech before.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Right.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
That's tech, boy!
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Okay, Kyoko!
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
So we know that's not forged, because I know I didn't do it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And I know I did it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there,
right,
or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So Sayaka was playing me?
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Damn! This is a dirty game!
No, I didn't. But...
Sayaka, it's like that?
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But she couldn't have been playing me from the start because she was trying to be cool with me before we even got our motive. But why would she pin it on me? Because I'm the only one who would trust her? Because we've been spending all our time together? Sayan, is it? Damn! Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
So was she trying to frame me? Was she trying to catch a body and then frame me?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
She handpicked a victim to try and place it on me. Sayaka. But maybe, hold on. I may be delusional. She didn't know about the accomplice rule. So, say they wrongfully accused me. Was Sayaka trying to say I was an accomplice with her and then we both escape? Or did she really say, it's F you, Makoto, I'm finna get out of here? Because we saw how she was crashing after that video. And how she was like, never turn your back on me. Trust me, get me out of here. Oh, and I can't ask her. She's gone.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
I was just a part of her plan.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
GB, don't you say you only like anime women?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
That's not cool to say out loud at all.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
And everybody just ignored him. I know he feels embarrassed.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Why? Did you get the note?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Right.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah, she asked.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh my gosh, she switched to the main character. Your name is not Makoto Nae, it's Celestia Ludenberg.
Ludenberg.
Dorm nameplates? Okay. What you about to say?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to,
right,
it specifically said, my room.
Yeah?
I see. So if someone read that note...
But we switched the nameplate.
They would have gone to Sayaka's room.
That's why she switched the nameplate, y'all.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Stop that. Stop the cap. I'm not even gonna let y'all get this off. Like, investigate before you talk. I was there at the scene investigating. She thought she was talking crazy to me.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
But you was in the main hall talking about I don't know what I'm doing, fumbling for clues.
They got switched?
Like you would have known if you wasn't sitting in the main hall talking smack.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Right. Mondo, why are you so mad?
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Clock it, KK. Clock it, KK. Clock it, KK.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
So yeah, she was setting me up.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
So what, she was trying to catch the body, switch the nameplates back, and then we go to breakfast, act like nothing happened, and everybody think it's me? Yo, Sayaka, I thought we would... But she was... Before we even knew it was a killing game, like, it couldn't have been all an act, because before we knew it was a killing game, when we were first doing introductions, she was like, wait, like, you know, she was trying to bring up that me and her went to middle school together. But then again, once she found out, that could have been turned into, I could use him. Like, because we only knew Sayaka in here. We didn't know her in middle school.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Was Sayaka really gaming me that the whole 4 episodes I knew her?
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then who did it?
Makoto finna go back to his dorm and play DTB by A Boogie at full blast. Only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Sayaka, did you really hate me?
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Did she really see me as a... Like, I generally don't remember this. Did she really see me as an easy lick? Bro, how do I not remember that? I mean, that's why we're here in the first place, right? You're not gonna remember something you've seen so many years ago, bruh. Because I really don't remember who killed who or who died or who was a killer, you know? So these is genuine emotions, bro. Was Sayaka really gaming me this entire time? Oh, bro.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka!
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
This whole time, she really just saw me as an easy lick. That's why she was able to pull that "I'm psychic" stuff on me. Cause Makoto was probably telegraphing with his face that he was in love with it, and she was pulling the strings like that A Boogie album cover. And I was her fool, her fiddle.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Wow.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Like, why?
What?
Like, what's the point of that?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To not have the crime scene in your own room so you don't look like suspect number one. She was gaming me!
To understand that,
she was gaming me this entire time.
We first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
Ain't no way.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
No.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Like, what are you talking about?
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Like the order of events?
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Who attacked who first, how her wrist got broke. Because that's what I was going to say. When I saw she got her wrist broken and there was gold on the wrist, that means, well, I mean, we know Sayaka had the kitchen knife. Yeah, so she was the aggressor, because if she was holding the sword, her palms would have had the gold on it, but we saw her palms. The only thing she had was the blood on her finger for the dying message. But then it's like, if you planned all this, why leave the dying message? I guess, you know, so we could solve it? Because she knew she wasn't getting out of the situation? But it's like, why would you do me wrong like this?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Yeah.
Was that perhaps used during the fight?
She really wasn't buying it when Makoto was like, I'll get you out of here, I'll protect you. She took it into her own hands instead of working together with everybody to get clues to escape. She was like, I'ma do me. I'ma do my own thing. And spited me, gained me up.
Oh yeah.
Like the
What's
NBA
the deal
finals.
with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it.
Right.
I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
And that's what I'm thinking. Was she really plotting that entire time? Because she said, I want to go find something for self-defense, and then gave it to me for my room. Like, when was Sayaka genuine and when was she gaming me up? Was it ever genuine? Was it gaming me up from the start?
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Right.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Again, somebody who didn't look at the crime scene. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at the wrist, there's no doubt, idiot. Just look at the crime scene. Yeah. Yeah. She had glitter. She had the glitter on it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
She was a lizard, bro.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
You can't trust these girls in this Danganronpa universe.
Is that gold?
I can't trust nobody, because even we don't know who killed her.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
And why did she choose that person to be the victim?
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Yeah.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
And that's what broke it.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
You're literally not contributing anything, Hifumi.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Ow! What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Okay, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Hell yeah. Let me know. Put me on game. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Kinda. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into my truth cylinder. Here we go. But just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Yeah, now the real game starts. If you go with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the L1 to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Gotcha. Press and release the L1 to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the L1, then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. Ooh, okay. It got a little tech. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. You're not playing on pampered baby mode. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to me. Oh. Well then, good luck and have fun. You just up with my difficulty without telling me? I mean, they told me, but like, without my consent? Okay, replica sword, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay, sword sheath, sorry.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Right.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Because the sheath had scratch marks.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Interesting.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
Right.
She tried to fight back.
With the knife.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
That's facts.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
That's an interesting...
That's exactly what happened.
Okay, so I gotta talk about the first thing. Sword-based sneak attack. If the person with the sword really did attack first, why would the sheath have scratch marks? Right. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. See, I'm following.
When the fighting broke out,
so it's right here.
The culprit grabbed the sword.
Okay.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based...
No, that's wrong. Lay off the drugs, hero. Then you'll be a credible source. Lay off the psychedelics.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
It couldn't have.
Why not?
The sword sheath has scratch marks.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
If you were to attack it with the sword, the sheath would already be off, my brother.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
So my first theory was right. They grabbed it for self-defense and then protected themselves.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife?
Mm-hmm.
That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Now we're cooking.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
At least he's honest.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Because the sheath would have already come off.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Facts.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
The culprit grabbed it as self-defense.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Facts.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So Sayaka tried to catch a body and got parried and then got bodied herself. That's crazy.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from
They hit her with a parry move, bro. That's insane. Parry to counter.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And we know who went to the kitchen to grab it. Because how would the, killer know it was there?
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
What are you talking about? You don't even believe that yourself.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Right, she was clearly the aggressor in the situation. Like, am I jumping too far ahead? I'm not following?
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Why are you the one always getting defensive? Y'all peeping game like I am? Like hashtag noticing in the comments or what?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I've been ahead of the game a little. And that's just IQ, bro. I don't remember that part. The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms. Why would it say her stomach?
You're talking about her palms, right?
Means weak palms are sweaty. Vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
And you see the glitters on her wrist, not where it should be.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Because I held the sword before.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Well, she told me to get it for her, and I first personally experienced it.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
You know, that picture is kind of pixelated, so I can't really tell, but like I see.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Hand check.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Hey, you know the water's off at night, right? And according to the Monokuma file, she died at 1:30 a.m. So when would she have done that, Toko? The floor is yours. I'll let you cook.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
All right, just shut that down.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
What? Like, what? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because the water's off at night, right? There's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. She's afraid of water is crazy. Like, water's off.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Like, what?
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
So you conveniently forgot that rule?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Ooh, I knew something was a little ripe in this courtroom. Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
But at least he took a shower here, so I'm just saying, sis. Like, you know, there's one thing to be musty, but there's one thing to proudly admit that. You thought this was a safe space? Now what you accusing me of a killer? You stink.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
How is that a compliment?
An insult, obviously.
Right, like what are we talking about?
So anyway, Sayaka never touched the sword, and that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Factoroni.
But hold on, if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka herself. The one who damaged the sheath had to be the one without the sword, yeah. She was the aggressor.
She had the kitchen knife?
She was the aggressor the whole time, giving me up, like, you know, hyping me up, talking about, do you have a girlfriend? You know, I'm interested in somebody. Makoto, I'm your assistant. Like, damn, bro. I thought Makoto really had it going.
But we already said that the attack started with...
Yeah.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
I mean, that much should have been clear from the letter, though, because why the hell would she meet up with somebody in my room? Like, come on now.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Miss Mizona herself, yeah.
Sayaka?
Why, though?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
She got parried and hit with a counter. She got cooked.
No, far from it.
Right.
It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder.
Look at him happy, like that I got played. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
the killer parried it.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Somebody trying to catch their first body.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
You know...
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
She knows she could come to me for that.
Was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Right.
That is a possibility.
I mean, I did suggest it myself, but she know what she was doing coming to me. Like she said, she was reading Makoto like a playbook, like, you know, like he was running a triangle offense in the Big 2-5. Easiest read of all time.
Sayaka wanted to on me?
Yeah. Because she knew you was going, overly going.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Yeah, because why would she want it to happen in your room?
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
So then, like how everybody thought it was me at first, but it wouldn't be Sayaka's body, it would be whoever she invited.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Exactly, have me looking crazy like y'all still did anyway.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
Which is why she switched them nameplates.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Right, that'd be because they would have found me.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Right, makes sense.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
How?
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
But then she could just say I'm lying because she's here to defend herself.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Like I said, she was gaming me up. She knew she picked the right one.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Ain't nobody else was trying to be her protector. And he's like, damn. Ain't real, I'm a simp.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
And then she says that with the like smuggest face ever. Why am I catching a stray? I didn't kill anybody, y'all. Like, we're glazing murderers now? That's what we do?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
She got cooked.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Ain't that crazy though? Cause like, you know, we're saying Makoto's the ultimate lucky student because he just got into Hope's Peak without having a talent. But that luck might be a real genuine talent, bro, because that door saved you and proved your innocence. And a weapon formed against you didn't prosper. Shout out to the Bible, bro. Makoto, I think you actually do have a talent. You just, you know, you just not seeing it, bro. Somebody plotted a whole murder on you, but it fell through because you have luck on your side at all times, even though you're in this situation. Who knows, even you being here might be lucky soon enough.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Foul.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
What proof you have, Makoto? We can't fight with emotions.
Because...
I loved her! Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
Like Makoto, the facts are cooking for themselves, big bro.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it!
Like we're getting there.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
There's a time limit?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
It's Sayaka. I mean, no, wait. We still can't vote for her. We still have to figure out who the victim was. Or victim was going to be.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Right, who the hell did she invite to her room? That's all we have to prove now.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Right, even though she did plan and trying to game me up, she still is the victim of this case. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Oh, there is. Ah! There is something, Makoto! You just not peeping! Yeah, and it's the only true bullet they gave me, so you know it's what it is. Hell yeah.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Stop talking. We don't need to hear the rest. We don't.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Everything fresh in my brain. They're not gonna pull no fast ones over here.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Look at you trying to like play dumb. Like I said, y'all, you know you got someone when they trying to play dumb or deflect. Like we saw with Kyoko the Monokuma earlier. I think it was episode 2.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
11037.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Does anybody in here have a pocket mirror or something that we can put to this picture? I'm just saying. Let's let you take a mirror and then flip the mirror, right? Is that how you do it?
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
Look at her killing the whole momentum and vibe I have.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, she had blood on her left index finger. It was behind her. Try writing it in her position, Celeste. Like, Celeste want to be... Oh, hold on. Before I get to yapping.
I got it!
Yep, I'm locked.
Left index finger had blood on it.
Celeste wants to be on Kyoko and Kuya's level so bad. But she's just not cut from that cloth. You're not part of that club.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Like she want to be an IQ demon so bad, but never do the work to, you know, achieve that status. Like, she always talking confident like it, but she did not partake in any of the investigation. Unlike Kyoko, who was there in the trenches with me by my side. That's why me and her are putting up prime Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Lob City, LA Clippers stats right now, bro. But we're actually winning the ring this time.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still.
But still what?
What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
I'm just saying, nobody see that little dash in between the ones? Like, y'all not peeping, or like y'all think that's just like the drawing effect?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
I asked her.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Said, Mondo, you don't know ball. That's basically what she said.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Talk it.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What it look like, Hifufu? GB, talk to me.
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Now we talking my language.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
You know, she was dying. She didn't have enough strength to complete the whole strike.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there.
Right.
So I assumed it was 1-1, but...
I'm being extra with the mirror. Literally, all you have to do is just flip this. Just flip it, what is this? Left. Like, just flip it like this.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
And whose name contains those letters?
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Well, damn.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
You make anything sound freaky, GB.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Let's think the others are letters and consider her dying position. Come on, Makoto, you know it. Okay, never mind, he don't. Damn it! It's no use. I just don't know. I do. We all do. That made it clear. I know a lot of y'all seen it at first glance. It was like, numbers, okay.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
That's the proper terms I was talking about. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to get a mirror and then like flip the mirror. All you literally have to do is just flip it like that. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Look let's see who gets defensive, y'all.
Huh? You just shot past the clue card and right onto who did it.
I thought it was gonna be the same person who was going back and forth with me this whole time.
So,
Whose name did she write?
Notice how they on mute right now. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. No murkiness. Select someone. Halo gang. Halo gang.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
And who was the person pressing me the hardest not named Toko Fukawa? Interesting.
Hashtag noticing.
If you turn the message around,
I got my hater blockers on. It's tunnel vision.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Leon!
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
And it's Danganronpa, not Resident Evil. Not our goat Leon, the fraud.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
It's just a coincidence? Oh my god, really?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Clock it, KK.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
We did the demonstration in the investigation. Clock it, KK.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally and had to write upside down, as it were.
Clock it, KK.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Yeah, that's why that little slash between the ones were so weak. That angle is tough to go up like that, especially when you're losing a lot of blood, like we see her.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
You know, we did that demonstration already. We love that. We love that for us. Yo, this game's so fun.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
I honestly didn't realize I've forgotten so much of these cases, bro. This is gonna be phenomenal playthrough.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Why would she use her dying message to lie if she was trying to frame me? If that was the case, she would have wrote Makoto upside down or 180 degree flip.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
We didn't even get there yet, but talk about it, KK. Huh? Look at your jacket, that's white sleeves.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
His bloody shirt, bloody jacket, I mean. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Yeah. And he tried to make Hero look crazy, bro. And he was just blowing doink in the you know? Blowing doink in the laundry room.
I got it!
Yeah, your jacket.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
So he had a closet full of these jackets?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
You wasn't so, like, you know, as clean as you were in my room with the lint roller, Leon. Do better next time. Oh, wait. You're not getting it next time.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
They realized they effed up. Clock it, KK. Clock it, KK. Clock it, KK.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, what's up?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
That's not the only evidence we presented, Sakura.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
I mean, yeah, there's 3 of y'all in frame right now. You saying you did it then?
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Like, we gonna act like this dying message don't say what it say?
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
That is a fair argument, though.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
What we talking, Makoto?
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Indubitably, KK.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Cause how the hell did the crystal ball get into the mix?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
I'm sure you do.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Now tell us how you did that. How you pulled that off, big boy?
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Unless you were very talented in a certain aspect.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
GB!
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
He wanted so bad to me to believe that it's like, it's not him. No, I'm on you, bro.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's why he said the thing was 30 feet. How big is it? Wait, actually, I don't know. Is that facts? I haven't played baseball in so long. Like, I used to be like a baseball Little League legend. Like, they used to call me base stealer because, like, I was, you know, that quick first step, lethal before, like, you know, all my injuries. But, what's the, like, measurements of a baseball field? Is 30 feet fact? Like, from the mound to the pitcher? I mean, from the mound to the hitter? Is it 30 feet for real? And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Yeah, what's his ultimate talent? If y'all watched episode 1, y'all know everybody's talent. It just really shows who is really there or not, who know ball or not. Cause I was there. I was there twice actually, cause I edit my own videos too.
The trash room.
But let's not forget, everything on this channel is made by me and me alone.
Must have had it, right?
Right.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was
GB.
The person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy it.
I'm not hearing you out. It's wrong. We know that's wrong. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
GB scared for his life. Did y'all see him next to me?
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Hey, let me cook.
Yes, you could. If you use this.
Talk to them, Makoto!
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
On impact, it shattered, yes.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
He got scammed out of $1 million, y'all. He's 21 years old and got scammed out of $1 million for a crystal ball that belonged to Napoleon, George Washington, and Genghis Khan. Hey, y'all believe this dude? Like, he must be hitting that good every night.
But how would you use it?
Let's think. The killer had to use this glass ball in a certain way, which was... I got it! He's the ultimate baseball player.
He took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Like, who else is an ultimate athlete in here? Hina, but that's swimming. Sakura, martial artist, bro. Who's the only other professional athlete we got in here? Because it's for damn sure not the NBA. We don't got LeBron in here with us.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Yes, sir.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Talk about it, GB. Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. I just yapping.
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
is if you did it through the gate.
Was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
And who else got a talent that can help them with that, y'all? Let's use our critical thinking skills once again.
Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
They're very experienced with throwing balls. Pause.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Oh, the fact? The truth? Yeah, I know you don't. I know you hate that right now. I'm sorry to hear that, though.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Or else they would have made sure that little shirt piece wasn't left there, or the crystal ball, you know, residue.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
You know, they couldn't go back for it. They just had to hope for the best.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
So GB is clear just like that. Crazy, Leon. I know it sucks to be you right now.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But you gotta say it, but you better have proof. You can't just say,
guys, it's me, Leon Kumada.
Like, nah, bro.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yeah, Makoto said this himself.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small
You wanna ask Leo what's his talent here, or you want me to do it? like, let's not be foolish now.
Could someone really do that?
Like, we're not all regular high school students, bro. We're ultimates, top of the top.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Oh, you thought you wanting to switch to music, like, factually change your talent? Nah, bro. Like, on your introduction card, go back to episode 1, big bro. I could use the extra views.
Difficult, absolutely. Possible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
What's their talent, y'all? Say it with me. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because...
I got it!
Take it away, Makoto.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Right.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A word. All that proof?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Clock it, Miss Ludenberg.
You can't be serious.
Hey, less of this and provide more proof, big gang.
I'm not the killer!
Why?
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Who's he appealing to? Because we're all accusing you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Like, bro!
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
With pleasure, KK. Appreciate you for all the assists you was throwing. You was moving like Prime Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo, Magic Irvin Johnson, John Stockton, Pistol Pete, Mariners, Jerry West. He was cooking. You a true PG, Kyoko. I appreciate you.
And with that, we can end this.
Let's go.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
Yes, sir.
Now here's what happened.
You on your own, big dog, Big Lee. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Put me on game, narrator. Let's pack this fraud up. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. And y'all know, if you watch me play Rain Code, if you watch me play V3, when they summarize everything, I go quiet and take my face cam away so I can experience the crime recollection as meant to be. Because I don't know, for me as a viewer, I feel like that's fire. So like, let me know if y'all like it, and I'll keep it that way because that's how we've been doing it. But you know, let me know. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. Yeah, it's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow. Oh, okay, I didn't even know this. You'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'll try. Climax interference. This how we moving? Alright then. So they said I'll get a hint. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. Okay, here we go. This right here. Oh, I have to hold it. Okay, they didn't tell me that. Yep, they went to Sayaka's room thinking it was my well, they went to my room thinking it was Sayaka's room. And then she tried to hit him. Right. And then he immediately, oh yeah, he backed up into this, right? You seen the sword was there. Hit her with the like meanest. Yup. Hit her with the meanest Elden Ring Souls-like parry known to man and said, hell nah, I'm not an easy lick like Makoto. Oh, I'm like, how do I move? And then with doing that, Sayaka, I was like, I thought I had her dropping her knife or something. She dropped her knife, sadly, and broke her wrist. Like, I don't know, how do I feel about Sayaka? Am I pissed that she did me the way she did, or like, you know, do I still feel sympathy? Like, I don't know her intentions with this. Yep, and then bro had the sword, he was ready. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. This is wrong, take this back. Yeah, she went to lock the door, and then he realized, hey bro, wait, hold on. Let me check all my stuff. That's the only one we got regarding the lock, right? Okay, yeah. And he was like, damn, she locked the door. I gotta break through on my Bob the Builder. And then sadly, he got through. But before he got through, Sayaka left a clue for us that brought this all together, right? And then, yeah, he sadly did the finishing blow. The message is right there. And once he's like, damn, job finished. Let me clean up to make sure they know I wasn't in this room. Look at him on all fours like a good boy. Like, bro, you don't get no respect from me. And then he's like, oh, wait, I know I'm trying to do music right now, but like, bro, like, I'm better than Derek Jeter. I'ma do me. And then, yep, he realized he was born to pitch. He was born for the fields. No racial, no racial. He's not a brother. So, like, you know what I mean? And then he threw his shirt, yep, threw it into a ball again, because that's what he's very familiar with. Pause. And yeah, bro, he thought he was all nice and clean, so he tried to get away from the scene. But little did he know, the evidence left him to die.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
I got it wrong? I didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case? But she dropped the knife though. Oh, this is the part where she was defenseless at? Okay, my fault, y'all. Let's log back in. Damn, they ruined the whole experience.
Here's exactly what happened.
My fault.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Talk about it!
Isn't that right, Leon?
If only he made sure his mess was cleaned up for real. That's crazy!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
The only thing I remembered about this case was that dying message being numbers.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
Like, this is a phenomenal first case to set the tone of the game, boy! We here! Danganronpa!
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Like, we laid it out perfectly, bro.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
On what grounds?
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
I provided an hour and a half worth of it, sir.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
I mean, you know, we could all still vote without you, right?
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
What you talking about, Willis?
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What we talking? I have the evidence? Okay, your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. I don't know what the heck a bullet time battle is. Sometimes during a class show, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BTW. Okay? During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Okay, match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen to reach the center. Okay, so it's a rhythm game. Press the X button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the triangle button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Okay, so that's all gonna be in rhythm. I have to alternate between X and triangle. Okay. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Alright. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. Alright, I guess they're gonna test my rhythm. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. Okay. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Got you. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with the truth bullet like any other statement. Say less. Refute the statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. Alright, y'all, let's lock in. Also, rhythm game timing. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. But what I am gonna do real quick, I gotta go take a piss. I've been holding this in the whole trial.
Is this nigga serious?
Alright, y'all, sorry about that. We locked back in now. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. I was holding that in for like, bro, we recorded what, an hour 40? A good hour 20 I was holding that piss in, bro. I'm sorry. I had to go. Well then, good luck and have fun. But I still remember the tutorial a little.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Oh, we're checking toolkits now!
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Look at her smiling because she know we on the same page. I love you, KK. They used something of their own to remove the screw. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
What did you provide to this entire trial, though?
Stupid, 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 stupid!
The content, I guess. Because if he didn't body her, we wouldn't be here right now. We would still be slice of lifing. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Let's go. Let's test my rhythm, y'all. Alright, let's see. What's the tempo looking like?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
When are you gonna tell me triangle?
You lie.
Oh, I have to decide when it's triangle.
Shut up!
Okay.
Where's your proof?
Okay, I get it now.
Not a chance! Stupid!
Oops.
You lie!
I can't really look at the...
Where's your proof?
Man, this will be hard.
Not a chance! It wasn't me!
Okay, I kind of have to lock in. I kind of have to lock in here.
Where's your proof?
Oh. Ah, here it is. I have to lock in a little for that part. I might not be able to talk as much. I couldn't even look at like what I had.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I had to focus on when to press X and when to press triangle. Okay, it was my first time playing that mini game. So like, you know, like I said, never played this myself before.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Okay, that was a little temperature check.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Let's run a little check.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
And we know none of our tools are scraped up and used.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Because he thought it was Sayaka, so they would have had the sewing kit. So this dude is crazy. So not only, right, obviously he was the victim at first, but he parried her, broke her wrist. She ran into the bathroom and locked herself inside. He left my room, went back to his room, got his toolkit, and then came back and broke my doorknob to get the finishing blow. You had every chance to stop and wake everybody up to tell us what the hell was going on. You were bloodlusting. you were bloodthirsty. You wanted that first kill.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
Right.
They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
So there wouldn't be a toolkit there.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
This case is phenomenal. You love to see it.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
It had to have been their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Look at you.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Talk about it.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
So you just gonna spam, got you.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this,
there should be some, like, you know, scratch marks, some sign of use.
The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Because none of us have it.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? Oh, I got you out of your trance. You're getting jutsu?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Exactly, Kuya. Clock it, clock it.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Talk to him, KK.
Stupid. Stupid.
We Griffin? Like, yeah, bro, we know it was you. Oh! Yeah, Leon.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Oh, you were just spamming calling us stupid. Didn't provide no evidence, nothing to clear your name. You're just...
You are inferior to me intellectually.
But you didn't even say it like that. You just kept saying stupid, stupid, stupid all over again. You're trash.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Damn, Kyoko finna get all my free time hangouts now. But then, damn, how am I gonna trust somebody after this? To start off the game, y'all doing me like this? Oh, bro. Like, you had chances to stop killing her. You could have woke everybody up and was like,
Yo, Sayaka just tried to kill me, y'all. She's in Makoto's or like she's locked in her bathroom.
When we all could have woke up and gone to the scene together and ostracized her from the group. Ugh, I got an A though. 79 Monokuma coins? Is that what I just got? Or just medals? I love that for me though. What's a mistrial? Clear the class trial without having to retry a single time. I love that for me.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
And that was all IQ. Like I said, all I remember was that there was a dying message that was important to the case. Come on now, y'all duties.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
I will watch Leon vote for me.
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
If we don't vote, we die. I can't remember if that happened in V3. Like V3's been can y'all believe it's been 2 years since we played V3? Well, not exactly, but like in 2 more months it'll be 2 years. That was 2023, bro. That's insane.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Why did Kyoko get a solo? Is she not about a vote?
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Like, Kyoko, please don't test this gangsta. I need somebody I could call a friend. I just lost mine. And apparently they were plotting on me this entire time. Oh, we don't even get to vote ourselves in this. V3 we were able to, right? Damn, you hit the lotto, Leon. Nah, Leon, you're him. Bodying the ultimate pop sensation.
You think you're biggest one, you're really him, buddy.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. And now it's back to voice acting. Sorry. I know they were cooking. The VAs were cooking. Shout out to VA. So, y'all, what y'all think? Like I was doing a good interpretation. Y'all ready to go back to my voice acting chops? You said, hell nah, I suck. All right, bro. Like, you didn't have to be that rude about it, but okay. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. And that's the thing, we're gonna hear Leon's POV, but he didn't even plan this whole thing out. He responded in self-defense. Granted, he did have chances to stop himself, like I said, but like, I wanted to pick Sayaka's brain though. Like, were you gaming me the whole time? Did you ever actually want to genuinely be my friend? Or was it because you saw I was an easy lick, bro? But now we'll never know. Now we'll never know, and that actually hurts. Because, you know, they changed the cast of every single Danganronpa. So, like, that's tough. I'm never gonna know.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
I mean, you did. Like I said, you had to go back to your room to get a toolkit. Instead of when she locked herself in the bathroom, you could have at least woken up one of us, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know if it would have been quick enough to get all, but you could at least woke up one or two of us, bro. It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'll be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Damn. Right, but why did Sayaka pick Leon? Did she think Leon was the biggest lick outside of me?
Yeah.
Because, like, she personally wrote him a note.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Damn. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after we get to keep our lives and keep living on at Hope's Peak, bro. When I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. You'd be better off dead than realizing Sayaka was a lizard. Makala, come on, gang. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, right? Because at the end of the day, in a normal life, we could have all been friends. But the circumstances, though, that's the thing with Danganronpa. You can't really hate on people too much because these are high schoolers put in a life or death killing game. You can't judge too harshly. You know? It's all because of that video. Right, that's when she really started crashing out. That's what I'm wondering, like, was she genuinely rocking with me until we saw these videos, or was I game to her the whole time? That's what I want to know. Or is that just up to interpretation? There's no confirmation. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, the video actually had something to do with me. I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here. There's no way out. Yeah, that's when she started crashing. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. Yeah, she started losing it. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friend. Yeah. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Yeah. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She wanted me to play blissfully ignorant to let her get away with the kill. That's because she, like they said, because they know I'm not too cutthroat to just out her like that. Damn, Sayaka! She was lying to me from the very okay, so they do confirm it. Like I said, it's been some years. I don't remember everything. Clearly. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Like, that's the thing though, because before we even knew the situation though, she was trying to talk about our middle school connection, but the Kiyotaka got all up in our business. But then once we found out, you know, what was what, that's when she wanted to be my assistant and all that stuff. So it's like, you know, it's a coin toss. We'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Now, boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, he descended into pure madness. Well, he getting off to that. What did you say? Phew. I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it, everything! It's all your fault! Which is facts, we're here because of this panda. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Oh, you finna, he wants to know real bad. He about to get a first class ticket to her and Junko. But...
that's enough.
Yeah, Makoto, you're about to throw away your life, bro. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Kyoko finna be my new bestie, bro. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
You really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done? You need to let it go for now. Damn. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Oh, bro, look at him getting all hot and bothered by it. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
I mean, yeah, he did talk about executions.
You mean execution?
Yeah, you know, the tear gas, bzz, 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 electric chair, like, you know, all that.
Wait a second!
Yeah, bro. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Oh, he think it's a real court.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? Like, as messed up as the situation it is, you gotta clock that T, Celeste, because that's what I was talking about. You left the room to get your toolkit and spin back to deal the finishing blow instead of waking us up and putting us on game that Sayaka just tried your life. But you took it into your own hands like she did. Instead of trusting me, saying I'll get her out of here and protect her, she said, hell no, I'm not trusting you. I'm finna do me and make my own plan. Y'all didn't trust in the group, bro. After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? She cooking you, Leon.
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder that he saw his meal ticket out of here?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. Had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is slowly to blame. You see, he's keeping his mind, like, you know, unbiased, unclouded by emotion. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! Huh? Say what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind. Okay, Makoto, he keeping his head in the game, his eye on the prize.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. What are you talking about? Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Like he's not evil incarnate, bro? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, like this dude's a psychopath.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment! Like, you're the only one looking forward to this.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Damn, Leon, but like Celeste said, you had a chance to stop.
Hey, come on now.
But again, we're not blaming him, we're blaming this panda, this bootleg panda. You don't even got the patterns right. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Hey, Leon, it was nice knowing you, gang.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Oh, for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. I'm like, y'all voice acting now?
No!
Hey, gang.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Now you want to voice act?
No!
Hey, Leon. Sorry it had to be you, my boy. But you know, them's the rules. You played the game. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I forgot about, like, punishments, bro. He's the gruesome part. Like, you see how they get the art style all nasty looking? Ooh! From the neck with it. Hold on, didn't they spoil this in the intro, low-key? So this was Leon! They really wanted you to think it was Leon from the... Remember the intro, y'all? In the second episode? They foreshadowed this. But they had a silhouette right here. That's crazy. They thought we would have peaked game. Oh, God. And it's baseballs. He's about to get pulverized by baseballs because he's the ultimate baseball star. The 1,000 bow? What did it say? Oh my gosh, you know his inside organs is like, that's hella internal bleeding, bro. And we're just here watching it. Front row tickets, bro. All of us. Oh my gosh. Golly. All 12 of us. That's 3 bodies in 1 chapter, bro. Went from 15 to 12 just like that. Oh my gosh. Danganronpa, y'all. We here, bro. And we got a front row ticket, bro. My TV signed me up. I'm sorry, y'all. What we saw? That was the true face of despair. Like, look at everybody's reactions, bro. Except Kuya, Sakura, and Kyoko. The ones who keep it key. I mean, we don't see Celeste, so I don't know what her face is like, but you know she want to be on that Kuya KK tier. I mean, we can't call it that. What else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! Freaky frog. Yeah, you look. Fumi even got the sweat on the back of his hands, bro. That's how you know it's serious. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Hey, I feel you, Chihiro, but hey, we gotta push through. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it. Oh, he's not voice acting this time. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. You got it. You got that last laugh.
Damn you!
Man, F you! Why the hell are you doing all this evil stuff to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. I mean, if you're not, what are you?
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So, why? Oh, this will fool me, my fault. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? Like, stop it, GB.
Hey,
it seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Like, he still wanna like crack jokes like it's fun, like it's happy playtime right now. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Dude, shit.
Piece of crap. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound you into the ground. Yeah, if I said what you said, Mondo, hey yo, rewind, clip this shit. Hell nah, no sense. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you want to get out. No Jordan Peele, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What would make us think that? What does this mean? What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some kind of deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before. What you mean?
Kills! Chills! Kills!
Right. Who is everyone when you're the only one excited for punishments, Monokuma?
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? She's like that meme of the black dude from Dexter. She knows something about Monokuma. She just can't prove it yet. You know what I'm saying? I rock with KK. Tough. Sorry. I said everything I've got to say. There's no way KK switch up on me. There's no way. I need to save some of the fun for later. Oh, hell no. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. We went from 15 to 12 in what, 6? No, yeah, 6 episodes, bro. I think this episode 6. Even after he was gone, he stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Yeah, I feel you, Taka. It's rough out here. We just saw that. Like, this is our second death we witnessed because he killed Junko in front of us. Sayaka got bodied by Leon, but we didn't see that. We just saw her corpse. Junko got bodied in front of us, and Leon just got tortured in front of us, bro. And this is only chapter 1. Ain't no way! This game crazy, y'all. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Group leader, head honcho, pipe down that OST. Let's see what group leader gotta say. Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. Okay, so she's trusting me? It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I thought she found something else. She found some more school lore, like where she found the map. What you talking about, KK? I'm surprised you figured it out. I mean, I figured out that whole trial with your assistant. Like, we was going back and forth like a dynamic duo. You said you don't see me as an equal. I haven't proved myself yet.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. Becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact you can never change. Well, thank you, Kyoko. I didn't realize that. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying though, cause she easily could have wrote that I was the one who killed her. But since she wasn't gonna get out of here, you could interpret that she wanted me to live because she did not have to write that dying message. If she really just forsaken me, but she was okay with forsaking me for the sake of her goal, her dream, you know? But as that possibility closed, she was like, I got you with one last Hail Mary. I guess, right? That's a way to interpret it. But she didn't have to write that message at all. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. And we can't even ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. I mean, like Makoto said, we'll never know, but like, yeah, that definitely is a way to interpret, bro. What? Like, Makoto does not want to hear that right now.
So...
The fact she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message, right? Or I guess you could say it was out of spite for Leon killing her. She's like, hell no, I'm finna get justice. But you know, but then I guess you could say that means she also trusted in me to get her justice. I don't know. Right, out of spite. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway.
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. So what, that's what got her wrist broken is what you're saying? Because she hesitated still? Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Okay! KK putting some respect on my name. Because you can move past the death Because you can move past the death of your friends Sayaka and Leon and keep moving forward. Before y'all try and roast me, bro. Look at this. This is AM, by the way. This is AM. It's not the afternoon. Y'all don't see no sunlights gleaming on me. It's late, bro. Late night Dangan.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. Makoto? Like, he's still not letting it, like, you know, mess with his memories of them, bro. He's like, it's still Monokuma at the end of the day. We can't blame ourselves. We didn't put ourselves here. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon? Sayaka? I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Makoto. Pocket. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. This is her saying, put it there, partner. She respects me. She sees me as an equal. And she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. She realized she got a friend in me, somebody she could trust.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, we just went through a 2-hour trial. Like, about it. I'm psychic. Damn, Sayaka. We still miss you, girl. No matter what your intention was, you always live on in my heart as my first love.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. No! Sayaka! Nah, that's poetic, bro. That's why she kept spamming that line. Just like that, we're down to 12 in one chapter. To be continued, bro. Received a despair bat present? That's so disrespectful. Alright, y'all. That does it for today's episode of Danganronpa, our first class trial. The girl we spent all our time with backdoored me, had plans to backdoor me, but then hesitated, got parried, and then, you know, ended up helping us in the end, giving us a Hail Mary, a confirmation of who killed her. Again, it could have been out of spite, you know, it could not have been out of love. But at the end of the day, we don't have hostile feelings to her or Leon because it's this bootleg panda bear's fault at the end of the day. Makoto's not letting this phase him. He's staying locked in. And I think me and KK have officially formed a bond, bro. She's gonna be my new Sayaka. Not maybe love interest, but you know, my new ride or die. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm praying nothing happens, because like I said, I don't remember these cases as much as I thought I did. I remembered that she left a dying message, and that was about it for this case, bro. Like, I don't remember who killed who. I don't remember who ends up dying or not completely, you know. That's the whole point of replaying this, so we could be refreshed for 2x2, bro. The remake of the second. Interesting, bro. This is as sad and tough as it is. This is some fire writing, bro. I hope you guys are rocking with this as much as I am, and I'm doing my part with the edits and commentary and jokes, bro. But hey, that does it for chapter 1 of Danganronpa. if you enjoyed today's episode as much as I did and you cannot wait to see more Dangan on the channel, make sure you slap that like button and leave a comment so I know you've been feeling this series as much as I have been, bro. If you are new here and you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn that bell so you're always gonna know when I post new vids, because trust me, you are not going to miss a single one, my brothers and sisters. As you saw from today, Danganronpa is phenomenal, and by the time this video goes up, I think our Ghost of Yote playthrough has officially started, and I already know that's gonna be heat even though I didn't play it yet, bro. Trust me, it's heat. So if you enjoyed your time here today and want to check out my other content and just always be in the know whether I'm posting videos or going live, make sure you are always in the know by being subscribed and having that bell on. Speaking of being in the loop, if you want to be in the loop of most hated news, make sure you follow the socials that are displayed right here. They're also always in the description below for the links you want to follow me on, bruh. Another thing that's in the description. If you want to get tapped in with the community on a deeper level, consider popping out to the Most Hated Mafia official Discord server, link in the description. Shout out all the Discord homies. If you rock it with us, we rock with you. It is simple as that. And another thing that's linked down in the description, if you wanted to know any other ways you can support your boy besides just tuning into the videos and watching a couple of ads in here, ads here and there, there's a link to the Most Hated Mafia membership. You get some cool extra perks for showing your bro, just showing a brother some extra love. So again, you know, no pressure. You just being around here tuning into what I got going on is more than I could truly ask of you. But if you know, wanted to show your boy some extra love, I would greatly appreciate it. If that catch your interest, you get some cool perks for it, you know. Shout out all the members. You know, you see their names at the end of these videos all the time. And doubling back to our community point with the Discord. Speaking of community, make sure you keep on our community tab, because I do try to keep you guys posted on there as well, bruh. As always, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel and sticking with your boy no matter what we got going on. Appreciate y'all. Gonna ask for a greater community, even though we go back and forth on street all the time. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love y'all. I will see you next video, bro. R.I.P. Sayaka, R.I.P. Leon, R.I.P. Junko, and F this bootleg panda bear.